oh, so I'm not so patient as I thought. I'm not so kind as I thought, or I'm Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing good. In case you're new here, my name is Charity Mugeni and I make videos on faith, family and self-improvement. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel up to now, please do, because I would really love to have you be part of this family. And in today's video, I'm just going to share with you about what I wish I knew before getting into marriage. Of course, when you are getting into marriage, everybody has got their own expectations, they have got their own desires, they have got their own individual plans. But when you are getting into marriage, it's like a union that you are getting into. So what was personal to some extent, it has to find a fit so that it is not that really personal, but it is a shared experience. So that's why today I'm just going to share with you a few things that I wish I knew before getting into marriage. The first thing that I wish I knew before getting into marriage is how deficient I was. You know, marriage has a way of just bringing out those little points of your weakness. The things that you thought you were perfect at, you start realizing how weak you are, and it humbles you. When it comes to marriage, this is someone that you are in a union with, someone that you share your life with. You are with this person every single day, and they are with you every single day. You are sharing everything of your daily life with them. So there is a way in which marriage helps bring out those deficiencies, and it helps you discover how limited you are or how much limitations that you have. It is going to test the kind of a person that you are. It will humble you. So you can think that you have really worked on yourself as a person, that you are patient, you are calm, you are slow to anger, as Christians, things that we work on. But when it comes to marriage, it is going to test those things, in that you realize that, oh, so I'm not so patient as I thought. I'm not so kind as I thought, or I'm not so humble as I thought. I'm not that peaceful as I thought. So I didn't know how deficient I was in certain areas in terms of my character, or in terms of how to respond to certain situations that make me so probably worked up and uncomfortable. But marriage has made me know how I really have to keep working on those things, like learning how to be more patient, learning how to be slow to anger and work on your anger, or learning to just be more accommodative of the other person. Because initially you can think you are so perfect, you are this accommodative person, and so it wouldn't be difficult when you get into marriage. But when you get there, it's when you realize, oh, I still need to work a little bit more. Another thing that I wish I knew before getting into marriage is how much marriage is more about God than it is about me or my husband. It is not about us getting together to fulfill our own desires and to just probably gain status that you are a married person. But with time being into marriage, of course, I'm now married. It's almost 8 years. I am learning that marriage is more about God than it is about the individuals that are getting into that union. Because it has been designed by God in a way that God is the one who has got the script. Like, if you do not depend on God every single day to sustain your marriage, to guide you into it, you realize how much of a struggle it becomes. But I'm realizing that marriage is all about God. It's not about me. Like, within the marriage setting, I have to work on my relationship with my husband so that I can please God. So I have to depend on God every single day. Like, committing my marriage to God and also asking Him for guidance in those areas that I find difficult, because He's the one who has the main script on how marriage is supposed to be worked out. Both of you, neither of you knows how to be married. Because as you come into this union, of course, in most cases, as Christians, probably you have never been married before. This is the first person you are experiencing what marriage is together. And there is no school you have gone into to be trained on how to be married. And that is why you have to depend more on God to guide you, for Him to be so present in your marriage if for really it has to work. So I have learned that I really need to depend on God every single day and just invite Him to be present in our day-to-day life as the third thing that I wish I knew before I got married is how much sacrifices that I would be needed to make. When it comes to marriage, there is a lot of sacrifices that you have to make in terms of your time, in terms of probably your dreams. There are some things that would rather be delayed in your life just for you to have a fulfilling marriage. And remember, marriage is about God. It's not about you. It's not about your personal dreams, and it's not about how ambitious you are, but it's all about God. And for that reason, there are so many sacrifices that you have to make, not only for your husband or your partner, but you also have to make sacrifices even for your children. When the children come into being, there are so many hard choices that you have to make as a person so that it works for you. The circumstances of your marriage probably are likely to be different from the other person. And so focusing on working marriages, that is, probably whatever will make your marriage work, or those things that will make your marriage work, will depend on how you're going to handle the circumstances that you have to face, because we all face different things in our marriages. Every working marriage has got its own challenges, and for it to be successful, it will all depend on how these two people are going to make decisions and choices that will help them navigate those challenges when they come. Because in marriage, there are those challenges that come. It could be financial challenges that come as a result of loss of job, loss of business. There are challenges that come in terms of sicknesses. Some challenges could be probably long distance marriages. Yes, they are working, but the things that we are having to face, they are different. So it will depend on how the two of you are going to navigate around the challenges and circumstances that are surrounding your situations. So you realize that there is so much sacrifice. There is so much sacrifice that you have to make in terms of time, just to invest in this marriage, and probably in terms of uh, delaying some of your dreams just to be able to help you get good results in terms of how to raise your children, or just how to make things work for you as a couple. And so that is why I always discourage people from comparing their marriages with other people's marriages. Such comparison can make you make decisions that probably will not work for you. Maybe in their circumstances, certain things are working for them. But when you bring it close to your own circumstances, certain things may not work for you. So I have learned how to just be brave in making certain sacrifices, because I know that it's all about God, it's not about us. If you're still watching this video up to now and you haven't subscribed, please just take a second and push that subscription button and join the family. Remember to put on that notification bell so that you can always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Remember to also like the video, share, and leave a sweet comment right down below in the comment section. See you in the next one. Bye bye.